Henry Evans coming to the plate on the first scrimmage of the season. And the first pitch comes in for a ball. And he just put a 1 in that little square up there. A tiny 1 that we can tell which pitch in the count it is. Okay, so these are balls up here and those are strikes here. So the first pitch was a ball. And the second pitch was a strike. So put number 2 in that one. Yeah, there you go. So that's the start. Okay? Comes the pitch, gets past the catcher. Short backstop here, bounces right back to him, throws it back out to the pitcher who is on the mound today for the Maroon team. James Lazar on the mound for the Maroon. Comes the pitch, it's fouled back. It evens the count at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So that one there was a ball. That was number 3. So you have to keep track them as they go, and that one's number 4. There you go. Counts even at 2 balls, 2 strikes, if we're tracking well here. We have a scorekeeping tutorial going on for Laurel. She's going to be doing some of these duties. She wants to learn how to do this. And Lazar steps off the rubber, and Evans steps out of the batter's box, takes a couple of practice swings. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Okay, so now you're right. That's a strikeout. So there's a strikeout like that or a backwards K. Backwards K mean he was looking at it and the umpire said you're out. But he swung at it. So just put a K in this box right there. Just fill that. I'll do that one. And that's an out. So you put that 1 in that little box. Okay. And the next batter is Hayden Deary. Takes a ball in the dirt. Ball 1 to Hayden. No, Hayden's down here. Yeah, that's okay. Ball up. Deary holds off. Gets himself a favorable 2-0 count. Inside. Backs him away. 3-0. This is a good time to do this. I couldn't do it really during the game, a regular game. Could, I guess, but this is nice. You can do these whole 2 or 3 innings this way, so learn some things. Oh, low inside corner for a strike. 3 balls and 1 strike to Deary. Ball hit hard to center field. Center fielder tracking. He's under the ball. Hauls it in for the second out of the inning. So the center fielder, do you know about the numbers on the players? Okay, a center fielder is number 8. So in that middle part, you just write F8. Fly out. Okay. Mm-hmm. And then you write in the little 2 there for the second out. Okay, to the plate, Jack Potter. Holds up. Ball. He called it a ball. And there's one low in the zone. 1 ball, 1 strike, evens the count. 2 down here in the top of the first for the Gold team. Inhabiting the first base dugout this afternoon. Comes the pitch. Breaking ball just off the plate. 2-1. There's the 55-foot fastball, bounces past the catcher. 3 balls, 1 strike. Lazar into the wind. Here comes the pitch. Strike on the outside corner, evens the count, or runs the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Here it comes. Swung on and fouled back off the string. So what you do here now is because you have to keep a pitch count too, right? So you just draw a little dot right there. That's another, and so the dots will add up. And so what I do is I count the pitches 1, 2, 3, 4, and the strike count was the fifth one. So write a little 5 up there. He had 5 pitches. I'll show you how. Here comes the 3-2 pitch again. Swung on, popped high on the right side. Second baseman calling everybody off. He takes it, and the inning comes to a close. No hits, no runs, no errors. And we come to the bottom half of the first, no score. The Maroon team coming to the plate. Yeah, so you count the, now how many pitches did he have here? Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can either do it, I'm starting to do this, so I go 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I can write down a 10 there. So you can keep a running track so you don't have to add them at the end of the inning, because there's, and then do the same thing here. Perfect, yeah. Okay, and the third out. Okay, then the other thing you want to do here is to show this is where the inning ended. You draw a line across right there. Yeah, so the next time we'll start over here. But this is helpful, especially when they bat around. When somebody bats twice in an inning, because it's hard sometimes to tell where the inning started. So that tells you that that line tells you that he made the last down of that inning. Okay, so those are all 17, then up here you write a 17. Okay, the other thing you don't see here, well, go ahead and finish. You want to finish getting the, well, actually probably we should, start getting some of those guys. Eli Trope on the mound, getting the start for the Gold. Okay, do one more and then let's look at some other things. Okay, so this would be their uniform numbers, right? And this part over here, this is their position. This is where you need to know the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, the field position. So, and is Kurt playing second base? I think he was, but I don't really know. That's okay. So let's go back and. Yeah. Oh yeah. You just copy it over. Let's see here. Anything else I can tell you here? Yeah. Usually, the pitchers. I'm trying to remember how I did that. Suppose Lazar's number was 14. I have no idea what it is. I put that number up there. And I draw it. That tells me that's the pitcher of record. And suppose later on they change a pitcher. Suppose over here they change a pitcher, and I'll put suppose it's a 6. I'll go 6. So then I know all these numbers. When I'm adding them up, I can keep track of his pitch count. Yeah? Okay. Yeah, so in the start of the game, it's 17. Now, for if James pitches again, then you'll put suppose he pitched 13 here. You just add them, so 17, 13, and then put the 30 over here. And at some point, you'll see we'll have to let it unfold. It's making sense to you, I'm sure. Yeah. Okay, here we go. Leading off, Kurt Olschlager. First left-handed hitter we've seen of the season. And already visit to the mound by the catcher, getting their signal straight, and the bench is letting them know about it. They're getting their chirping voices in shape as well. First pitch, a fastball off the catcher's glove. Ball 1 to Olschlager. Comes swung on and fouled. Out of play down the left field side, heading for the traffic. 1 ball, 1 strike to Olschlager. Comes the pitch. Strike two. A fastball in the inside corner. Olschlager could not pull the trigger. And he's in the hole here. Here it comes. Breaking ball. Swung on and missed. Olschlager got a piece of it, but it stayed in the catcher's glove. One up, one down, and Ryan Holter to the plate. Batting from the right-hand side, getting his first look at the speedy Trope. Swung on and missed. Could not catch that. 0-1. Trope into the line. Here comes the pitch. Strike two called. I think it was a strike. It looked like it, but Jack has nothing physical going on out there, so I have to kind of call it myself. We end up being wrong sometimes. Strike three. Punched him out. 3 pitches. That's where you do the backwards K. And Maple Moody to the plate. And do the pitches as you go. So you got 4 there and 3 there. Strike, a fastball, the heart of the plate. So 4, 3, that'll be 7 if you're adding them as you go. Comes the 0-1 to Moody. It's outside. Even the count. 1 ball, 1 strike. Outside. Moody edges ahead here in the count. 2-1. Swung on and foul back here at us. Count even 2 balls, 2 strikes. Breaking ball. Moody hung in there. Took a hack at it. Stayed alive. Did not bail. That was coming right at him. He hung in there. Good nerves. Comes the pitch. Inside. And Moody works the count full. Comes the pitch. Just off the plate, and he draws a walk off the Trope. Okay, so that's BB, base on ball. Circle that. And then draw a line from home to first base. Okay. Nathan Williams to the plate. Ball's hit up on the right side. First baseman backing up. He calls everybody off. And he takes it in. And that brings the first inning to a close at the end of 1, no score. Okay, where are we at? So that was
on the first one.
Yeah. So you just call it P as in a pop out P3.
Oops. What's the difference between a pop out and a fly out?
Usually, and this everybody's a little different. Develop your own system. But for me, a fly out is something that goes to the outfielders.
Okay.
And a pop out is something that an infielder gets.
Okay.
And a lot of people just use F for everything, meaning within the air, but I like to distinguish it a little bit. Great. And then remember to add the...
So there's just one.
There you go, and then perfect. Okay, let me think anything else I can tell you. No, it's going good. Yeah. I'm kind of remembering myself too. That's why I wanted to get out here and do this now. James Lazar's coming out again, so yeah. Here, I can do this and read them to you. Maybe that'll help. After Black, then Arthur Stedman, Will Hegstrom, we got time to get this one done. Jason Lazar, Thomas Amory, A-M-O-R-Y. And you know Shishi? You know how you say his name? They were trying to say it the other night, but no one was sure, so I guess we'll have to wait. We'll ask him when he comes up.
Oh wait, there's not enough room for everyone.
That's all right. Oh yeah, that's okay. We'll figure out a way to do it. And just write it down there for Reggie Hacker. Hacker or Hatcher?
Hacker.
Reggie Hacker. I'm going to just drop this in here in the box.
Okay.
You know it's there. The pitcher, Eli Trope, to the plate. Because that's the number 1, and we know, right? Takes a ball out of the hand of Lazar. No balls, 1 strike. Yeah, so you'll figure out how to cross that line so it doesn't cut in there, cut in your way. Ground ball out to third. Maple Moody scoops it up, throws a BB across the diamond, and gets Trope. 1 up, 1 down. Okay, so that is 5-3, 5-3.
Oh, okay.
Mm-hmm. No, that's one way to do it. I would actually go ahead for this, start over and just do a 1 and leave it there, and then yeah, that's fine. He just threw it. No, you're at 2 pitches, right? First pitch is a ball to Bailey Black. Let's see. Oh, so that's the first out. So you want to figure out something to do with this so it doesn't cut into there. Maybe we should do it that way. Yeah, that way you won't cut across anything that you're writing. Ball's fouled, 1 ball, 1 strike. So go ahead and erase that one and get started. I got an eye on it. Strike on the outside corner. 1 ball, 2 strikes. You can try that, see how that works. Yeah. Ball outside. Counts even at 2-2. Ground ball out to short. Shortstop charges, picks it up, throws across, and gets his man. 6-3. Uh-huh. Second out. There you go. That's a nice intuitive way to do it, to add it as you go. But they like to keep track sometimes of strike. What they pitch in a particular inning.
Okay.
Swing and a miss. 0-2 in the hole. 2 down here in the top of the first. Toby Black is the batter. Comes the pitch. Bounces in. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Comes the pitch. Swing and a miss. And top of the first, or top of the second, is in the books. No score coming to the home half of the second. Swinging, And the third out, and draw your line across the area. There we go, yeah. And then write your 11 up there, and then Adam, put it over there. Okay. Yeah, okay, let's get that other lineup in. Remind me to ask Shishi how to pronounce his name when he comes to the plate. That'll be next inning probably. Where are we? You have Quinn, Alex Simchuk, and then James Lazar. And then go ahead and give him the 1. There you go.
Is it just in this upper corner?
Yeah, that's if during an inning Or if he changes position, like if they move him to shortstop, they would put a 6 in there later, and then you would say what inning it happened in.
Okay.
And sometimes it gets to be such a mess you can't keep track of things. Okay, James Lazar, Bryce Guyan, and then Daniel Simmons, Kuba, Kuba Halachek. Real good. Got a good tutorial going. And Sam Curley is going to be number 12, like we did before. Okay. And the first batter is David Sebastian. I think that was a strike. I think he said 0-1. We may have to change it if we. Comes the pitch. Ball in the dirt, 1-1. Hey, what was that first pitch? That came.
Really? Oh, it's 1.
It is. Oh, good. Outside, 2 balls, 1 strike. Low and outside. Long look. Sebastian asked for timeout under that icy stare of Eli Trope. And we're ready to roll again. Trope momentarily steps off, comes back, peering over his glove, has the signal, and he's stepping off again. Okay, they're going to have a little mound visit to get things straight in. Here comes the chirpers. All in good nature here, though. Wind the pitch. Here we go. Heat on the corner for a strike. 2 balls, 2 strikes. I'm trying to read Jack's lips from here. There we go, 2-2. I wonder if he can hear me. He keeps putting up his hands every time I say swung on and foul back. That took a chip out of the plank there. Saved us. Yeah, that's right. 2 balls, 2 strikes still. Staying alive is Sebastian. Fouls another one back. Two balls, 2 strikes. Wind the pitch. Here it comes. Breaking ball. Caught Sebastian looking. But he stayed in there also.
Oh, wait, I didn't put that one in.
No, you're correct. You don't. But it was a strike anyway. It wouldn't have been there. It would have been below. But just put up in the corner right under the HR. But just go ahead and do the K you were going to do.
It's backwards that time.
Oh, you're right. Yeah, thank you. There you go. And next batter is Brandon Quinn. What'd they say, 2-0? 2 balls, no strikes. Swing and a miss. 2-1. Swung on a foul back. Count is even at 2-2. Hi, is your son playing today? What's his name? Yes, how do you say his name?
Shoy Shoy?
Shoy Shoy. Thank you. We were wondering about that. Thank you. Shoy Shoy. Okay. You got the count? Ball 4. Okay, so draw a silk around the BB, and then put another 5 up, or the 5 up there, and we'll just call it that. So make it 6 to 7 to 13, and draw it. Yep, there you go. And the batter is Alex Simchuk. Takes a strike. Swing and a miss. Bailing out on that one. Stepping away from the plate into the bucket. Going to have to break that habit before the season gets started. There goes the runner. Comes the pitch. Throw down. Going to be not in time. Now here's what happens. When you watch the runner, you'll forget what the pitch was. But he swung at it, didn't he?
Yeah.
Good. So it's a strike.
Do I have to draw anything?
Yeah. So you draw a line here.
So you keep it on the same person?
Uh-huh. Yeah, it was him. And then write a small SB next to it. Stolen base. There you go. Right. Ball is high. 1 ball, no strikes. And you might want to write it parallel to the line, keep things close because things can get tight in there instead of letting it wander out there. Swing and a miss to the pitcher, James Lazar. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Lazar. Or did you just write that one down?
I just wrote that.
Oh, okay. Ball inside, 2-1. Two down, runner at second base here in the home half of the second of a scoreless tie. Trope checks a runner at second. Here comes the throw to the plate. Ball stroked hard into right field. Right fielder has a beat on it, though, and the inning comes to a close. Thread extinguished. No score after 2. It's the last one.
I don't know. Are there 11 people on the
9.
9?
Mhm.
I just guessed 11 because that's how many for soccer.
There you go. Three. And your line?
Oh, yeah.
Okay. And then write his number up there and then add them. Okay. Let's flip over. I think we're in good shape. Coming up this inning, Arthur Stedman, Will Hegstrom, and Jason Lazar. Should any of them get on, Thomas Amory would bat. Okay, let's do some position homework. Okay. So, pitcher's number 1.
Yeah.
Catcher's number 2.
Mhm.
And then from there it goes around the infield this way.
Okay.
But you skip the shortstop.
Yeah.
So first, second, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then it comes back to the shortstop. 6,
And then right field.
7, 8, 9,
7,
left to right.
Okay.
Okay.
Wait, I'm gonna. Oh wait, it's also here.
Oh, there it is.
Wait, what's 10?
That's for softball. They have a 10th player.
Oh.
They call him a rover. And they, I'm not familiar with volleyball. It's top of the 3rd. Shoy. So, Schwai. Schwai. Okay, thank you. I'm really getting ready for the season too. Schwai.
Are you a coach?
No, broadcast. So you'll be able to watch the games at home if you can't come to the game. Schwai. Phonetics here.
Not yet.
We have a new pitcher. We have a new mound here, starting off the top of 3rd. Maple Moody, and so where is Maple on here? So then you would put over here. Who knew? I don't know where he played before, but on the bottom half put a 1, and then commensurate. And put the inning 3. Right, so you know that he came in at the top of the 3rd, and he's going to be pitching. Who's batting? Are we in the? Okay, so let's give Moody a number just so you can practice that. So the first batter he'll be facing, so give him a number, whatever you want. Give him 7. I think he may be 7. I can't remember. And then there you go. And then so he's done. So draw a circle around that 28, and that lets you know that he's done. And then what I do is I just draw a number up here, and I put 14. That's the pitcher. So when they come and ask later how many pitches did he throw, you say number 14. He threw 28 pitches.
Yeah. Okay.
Leading off the top of the third with the new pitcher, Arthur Stedman's going to be facing Maple Moody. Moody got a lot of action last year on the mound, looked pretty good, and he'd like to pick up where he left off, I bet. Right down Broadway, swung on and missed. 0-1. Batter holds up, evens the count, 1-1. Oh, my finger is numb. I can't feel that one.
It's like my body isn't cold, but my fingers are.
Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Foul loft on the right side towards the dugout. First baseman picks it up, gets it back into Moody. Count still 1 ball, 2 strikes. Outside, 2-2. Bounces in. Count is even, or I'm sorry, count is full. 3-2. Oh, now the count is full. What was I looking at? Oh, you're.
Oh.
That's all right. So 4-5, and then erase that. Yeah. So no, 4-5. Those were balls. Now the count is full. Oh wait, what did I miss? Ball is hit. A single up the middle. Throw, try to get through under at second, and he's safe. Did I mess you up?
No, I definitely.
Okay, because they have 2 runners on, so he must have walked. That must have been Will who got the hit. And is this Thomas?
Wait, this is Jason.
This is Jason.
Yeah.
So he got on base, so he walked. So the first batter walked base on balls. Draw him to first and put him on second. Just go ahead and draw him to second.
Oh, what? And then, we just missed.
And this guy, draw a circle because that was a single, right? And then you draw from home plate up to where it went. So it landed right there. So draw a line from there to there. Boom. And that's where it went. And then put him at first base also. And the batter is Jason Lazar. So swing and a miss. Yeah. This happens in the chaos, especially if you have other people talking to you. So this is good practice too. How to stay focused. And you will. You have people coming up asking you the score, or a parent will come up wants to know what their son did. And you want to stay up. Ooh, pick off, but he is safe. The defense wanted that one. They're not getting it. The runners at first and second, nobody down. The gold team is threatening here in the top of the third. So you remember how many pitches Will saw with the first pitch?
I think only one.
Okay. It wouldn't be. Swung on and go ahead. And foul back. 0-2 is the count, I think. What did he say? 0-2? Okay. Breaking ball hit past the third baseman in left field. Are they going to send? They're sending the runner. Here comes the throw. Let it go. Oh, no. And they get the runner at second, though.
Oh wait. That went there.
That was a single, so it was a ground ball. So it doesn't go on a straight line, but that's fine. Usually you sort of do a little hop on it. Or some people do dots, dot, 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 dot. However you want to do it. You develop your own style there. And, okay, there's a lot happening here. Okay, keep track of the strikes, too. Thomas, strike. Thomas Amory. So he scored, so draw him all the way around. Okay. Yeah. This is going to be complicated. You keep track of the. Oh, okay. So here's what happened. So you have to track all the players who touched the ball. Okay, so it went 7 to the left fielder, and it came into the pitcher who cut it off, so 1, and then it went to the, I think, the second baseman, 4. Swing and a foul back, foul ball. So your little dot. Who put the tag on him? So it went 7-1-4 on the put out. Let's see. So this is the guy who was out. Draw a line here and put it draw it halfway to here, and halfway, and then draw an X at the end of the line. And then ball hit out to center field. Center fielder takes it, and the runner will not try and advance. And there are 2 down. We'll come back to that. So that was a F7, F8. It was a center fielder. The second out, and Shuai Li to the plate. Moody checks the runner. Here comes the pitch. Strike on the outside corner. 0-1. Okay, so that was this. So this is going to be.
I think it's this one.
Yeah, he's the one who's out.
So
4. Foul ball down the first base line. You have to try and find a place for it. 7-1-4 is good. Right. And the other thing you do here, that little square in the middle, you haven't used that yet. So here's another, hang on. Runner goes, ball's hit to the right side. He's going to get through. First baseman has to get back to the bag, and he does in time. And it's a 4-3 put out to bring the inning to a close. But the Gold team pick up a run on a walk and 2 hits. Coming to the bottom of the third, 1-0 Gold. Okay, so where were we? That's a 4-3. That was the third out, right? 4-3. And then add your pitches. Go ahead, add your pitches, and we'll go back and I'll show you some other things. And we have a new hurler on the mound. On this side over here, because that was his first inning. Okay, so what happened here? So here, ever so lightly, gray it in. So when you got a bunch of them overall, and they said, "What's the score?" You got to count them up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so you got to pencil it in lightly. Lightly, I say, because sometimes you have information in the middle. Some people go really dark on it, and you can't see what it is. So the other option to that, what I do, but I didn't show you that yet, is I write all. If somebody gets on, well, often I try and write all this data over here. I'll introduce that to you maybe in the next inning, and you can decide what you want to do. Anyway, and then in this box, so this is where the outs go, right? This is where you attribute an RBI. So who hit that ball? He hit that ball. So suppose Jason's number is, we'll have to just give him a number. Suppose he's 17. You write a 17 in there. Yeah, so that means he knocked in the run because they're stats, who got the goal, right, in soccer. So Lazar got the RBI. And on this, the second baseman got the put out. That's another stat they want to have. Let's see. Anything else? Any questions? Okay. So we are in the bottom, going to the bottom of the third. And Bryce Grant. Who's pitching? Okay, so just give him a number if you want. Is he on the? He's probably on the over here somewhere, right? Just make up a number for him for now. Okay, and it's the third inning, right? Okay, and so he's number 8. So put him in. Yeah. Coming to the plate, Bryce Grand leading off for the Maroon team in the bottom of the third. I just want to see something. Will Hagstrom. Side arming Will Hagstrom on the mound. First pitch from him to Grand is a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. And another just off the corner. Just missed on both of those pitches. He's going to be tuning that up and picking that outside corner off in no time. Like that. But it's poked down the right field line. There's going to be extra bases. At least 2. Right fielder cuts it off. The throw's coming into the second baseman. Over his head. The shortstop is there, though, in line. A leadoff double on the second pitch, on the third pitch from Hagstrom. And Maroons looking to get back into this, getting the tying run into scoring position right away. Hagstrom now having to work from the stretch. Here comes the pitch. Ball is high to Daniel Simmons. Comes the pitch. Outside. Count is 2-0. Kuba Holacek on deck. Three balls, no strikes. And Hagstrom flirting here with 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the third. Simmons sitting on dead red. Here comes the pitch. There it is. Bounced out to second. Oh, second baseman boots it off his glove. The runner cannot. Okay, so put the runner on first. But what you would normally, I'm going to move you off to the side now. You would normally write E4. Okay, I would next time I put it over here. Something like. Where are we? Yeah. E4. That's another option. You can still write it in the middle if you want, or you can write it over there. No. Did he go to third? Oh, yeah, he did. You're right. Good call. Yeah, move him over. And Kuba Holacek to the deck, to the plate with runners on the corners. 1 down. Comes the pitch. That one finds the edge, the corner. That's what Hagstrom was looking for with the first 2 batters. No balls, 1 strike to Holacek. Check of the runner. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed. Throw down. Short throw. Here comes the throw home. Runner's going to be out at the plate. The trick play. Okay, so that went 2-6-2, and the runner's out at home.
So do I draw it home and then X out?
I'm sorry, what?
Do I draw him home and then X out?
No, draw him halfway home because he never made it. And then do the X, right? And that's a 2-6-2. Okay, that's okay. Let's see, another way we could do that. Let me think. Um, don't worry about that for now. Go ahead and put him down. He went to second. The runner who was on first went to second. It was a double steal. Ball outside to Sam Curley. Yeah, how do we do that? I don't know how to do that. We just
Wait, so that was the first out. Wait, that was a double play?
no, no, that was just, no. That was This is, and Curley pokes one into the gap. Cut off by the right fielder. Here comes the throw home. Not going to be in time, and the game is tied. Curley strokes a single into. Here's something we can do. Let's do this. Let's put Curley over here, and then we'll just remember that. So he had a strike, and then give him a single out to right center. Yeah, halfway. There you go. And put him over on first.
And then the RBI thing.
And that'll be Curley. So give Curley a number. Whatever number you want. We already have a 7. Do something else. Okay, and then give him the RBI. Bring that guy all the way around. Let me see. So we'll just keep that in your head. So we're being creative here. Jack, what's the count? Swung on and missed. 1 ball, 2 strikes. We are up here now. This is shouldn't we be? Kurt's there. So we got off somewhere. So
Wait, so, because Kubo.
maybe Holacek hit the ball.
Yeah.
Ball inside to Curley. So it had to have been Holacek who got the single then. Now this is Curley.
Yeah.
So you would never deal with this in a game, which is what's throwing us off. Swung on and fouled on a play. So don't worry about the pitch count now. Just try and get the data down. So give the single over here to Holacek. Hit by a pitch. Okay, this is HB or HP. And then put him down on first. Erase the single. Okay, we're caught up, kind of.
Oh, I forgot to. He got a double, right?
Yeah, I
I
think.
think he did. Yeah, that's all that makes sense if he got.
Okay, ball. So Kurt, so we're still in the third. So come back to the top. Kurt, I think it's a ball was the first pitch. So do we have runner at first and second? I think the ball was low. 1 ball, 1 strike to Oschlager. Oh, that was a ball, so it must be 2-0. 2 balls, no strikes. Yes, the wheels have come off here in the broadcast booth. Ball way outside. Runners cannot advance. Good save for the catcher there. 3-0 to Oschlager. Runners at first and second. How many outs we have, Laurel? Looks like none.
Oh, wait, no.
Oh, that the guy was thrown out at home. Right, there's 1 out. Ball 4. Bases are going to be juiced for Ryan Holter. Holter struck out looking his first time up. And he's looking to cash in here this time with the bases juiced. Up and in to Holter. Nobody out. Bases loaded. Oh, 1 out. Bases loaded. Thank you. 2 balls, no strikes. And catcher goes out to have a talk with his battery mate. A little timeout here. Yeah, it could get like this. Let's see. No, just do the best you can with the pitch count. There you go. Caught up. Strike called. 2 balls. Strike called. 2 balls, 1 strike to Holter. Strike 2. Maybe that little chat did some good for Hegstrom, settling him down a little bit. Evens up the count at 2-2. Turns him away. Count is full. Hegstrom thrown 23 pitches so far in his first hit. Swing and a miss. 2 down. He could wiggle off the hook here with only 1 run scoring if he can get this next batter, but Moody's no pushover. He's looking to cash in. Young man is a competitor. Here comes the pitch from Hegstrom. There it is, a swing and a miss. He was looking for the downtown. Swing and a miss. The pitch was down and in. Advantage Hegstrom. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Bases loaded, 1 in. Bottom of the third of a 1-1 tie. Laurel on the scorebook. Up and in. Moody backs away from it. 1-2. Is that right? 1-2. Comes the pitch. Ground ball to the right side. That's going to get through. Barely misses a runner. Should pick up 2. Right fielder picks it up. Here comes the throw over the cutoff man's head. Throw home. And on the throw, Moody gets back to second. We got 2 men on third. Runner at third's back on is called out, trying to dive back into the bag. So the inning is over, but they did pick up 2 runs. Who scored first? He scored. And then who was next? Curly. Then Curly scored too. Are you sure? I don't think so.
He's the one who's
No, I think it was. I think Oschlager was out. That's it. We have time to talk about it now. Okay, that's the game from Loyal Heights. Just a 3-inning scrimmage ends in a 3-1 victory for Maroon. We're going to do some housekeeping on the book here, and maybe see you tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Roman and Laurel out. Good. So, just you know, you got the positions down. Just you know, vision that. If you want,
Wait, are they finished then?
what's that?
Are they finished then?
Yeah, there's
Okay.
a short scrimmage. And you got regular school homework to do, I'm sure. But
I'll probably try to watch like a video.
yeah, or you could, if you wanted to do this one again, you know, you could make that the
start it
first
there
inning.
and then watch the game.
Yeah, and then you could hear us talking. So you know how to get to my thing?
Yeah, on YouTube.
Yeah, it's Roman Wright. I think it's Roman Wright Baseball on YouTube. And or you could, you know, use one of the other games that's already there. But yeah,
Okay.
good job.
Yay. Thank you for teaching me.
Sure. We'll do it. Well, you gonna be there tomorrow at 10? No.
I don't think so.
Okay. I'm not sure that I'll be there either. But that'll be our last chance. I'm gonna miss the first 4 games. I'm gonna be in
Okay.
Florida with Charlie.
Oh yeah.
So
that'd be
tomorrow
fun.
morning there will be another scrimmage,
Another practice. Yeah.
like this.
Yeah. Bye, Laura.
Bye.
Shwai shwai. Okay. Yeah, we had a meeting